The old stone groans under my boots. Each step up this winding stair is a conversation with the tower. It's been this way for years, the same damp chill in the air, the same scent of salt and rain seeping through the walls. My lantern throws dancing shadows, making the familiar space feel alive, like the belly of some great stone beast. The wind is a banshee tonight, shrieking and clawing at the granite, but her voice is just a hum up here. The real roar is the sea, always the sea. Generations of keepers have made this same climb, their hands tracing the very path mine does now. You can feel their presence in the silence between the gusts of wind, a legacy of vigilance etched into the very bones of this lighthouse. They knew what I know. The world outside can rage, but up here, there is only the task. There is only the light. Finally, the lantern room door. Heavy oak, bound with iron. It takes a good shove my shoulder against the wood to fight the pressure of the wind. And then I'm inside, the heart of the storm, and yet the calmest place on earth. The great lens assembly stands before me, a magnificent jewel of glass and brass, turning with a gentle, rhythmic whisper. It's a clockwork giant, and I am its humble servant. The flame flickers within its crystal prison. It's my sacred duty to keep it alive. First, the glass. I take out my cloth and begin to wipe away the film of salt spray that obscures its brilliance. The storm is relentless, coating the panes almost as fast as I can clean them. But every wipe, every circular motion, is a small victory against the encroaching darkness. This isn't just glass, it's a window of hope for someone lost in the tumult. With the glass clear, I turn to the reservoir. The oil is low. Carefully, I uncap the heavy brass fitting and lift the canister. The golden liquid glugs into the tank, a lifeblood transfusion for the light. I measure it by eye, a skill honed by countless nights, just like this one. Not too much, not too little, just enough to see it through till dawn. Precision is everything. A single mistake, a spilled drop could be disastrous. Now, the wick. I trim it with practiced care, the charred end falling away like black snow. A clean, even trim ensures a bright, steady flame, free from smoke and soot that could dim the beam. It's a delicate, almost reverent act. This small piece of cotton is the soul of the entire operation. It draws the oil, it holds the fire, it powers the light that cuts through the tempest. I step back and watch the flame burn brighter, its warmth a welcome contrast to the biting cold outside. The massive lens begins its slow, majestic rotation, sending a powerful beam of light sweeping across the furious ocean. 1, 2, 3. The rhythm is constant, a steady pulse against the chaos. Each rotation is a message, a declaration that we are here, that there is safe harbor, that this rock stands firm. Down below, the waves are monsters, throwing themselves against the foundation of the tower with a thunderous roar. I can feel the impact vibrate up through the floor, a constant jarring reminder of the ocean's immense power. It's a humbling sound, the sound of nature's fury unleashed. You never get used to it, but you learn to live with it. It becomes the soundtrack to your solitude. I press my face against the cool glass, cupping my hands to block the reflection from the lamp. I scan the horizon, my eyes searching the black, churning expanse. Nothing but a wall of rain and spray. Then, for a fleeting moment, a flicker. Far out, on the edge of visibility. A ship. Just a silhouette, a ghost tossed on the waves, but it's there. They're looking for the light. They're looking for me. A sudden gust of wind hits the tower with the force of a battering ram. The entire structure shudders, and the floor beneath my boots creaks in protest. The sound of the wind whistling through the ironwork of the lantern gallery is a high, mournful song. It's in these moments you feel truly small, a tiny flicker of human will against an indifferent, overwhelming force. But the light must not go out. My gaze returns to the distant ship. They are fighting the same storm, but without the solid rock beneath their feet. For them, this light is the only thing that separates life from a cold, watery grave. It is their map, their guide, their promise of a morning they might yet live to see. My responsibility is not just to this tower, but to them, to every soul out there, lost in the dark. I check the gears of the rotation mechanism, a complex web of cogs and wheels. A drop of oil here, a gentle adjustment there. It must keep turning, smoothly and without fail. The timing of the flashes is as important as the light itself. It's a unique signature, our lighthouse's name spoken in a language of light. Any mariner worth his salt knows this pattern, knows it means he's off the Atlantic coast. The night stretches on, an eternity measured in the slow sweep of the beam and the crashing of the waves. There is no sleep for me tonight, not when lives are at stake. I am the watcher, the guardian. My companions are the wind, the sea, and the steady flame. It's a lonely existence, but it's not an empty one. There is a profound purpose in this solitude. I think of the men on that ship. Are they afraid? Of course they are. But as long as they can see this light, they also have hope, and I am the keeper of that hope. It's a weight, a heavy burden, but it's also a privilege. To stand here, in the heart of the storm, and to hold back the darkness. It's a battle fought every night, and a battle we must always win. As I make my rounds, checking the vents, polishing the brass, feeling the steady thrum of the machinery, I feel a connection to this place that goes beyond mere duty. This tower is a part of me, and I'm a part of it. We are one and the same, a stubborn bastion against the chaos. The light must stay on. It's a simple phrase, but it's my creed, my promise, my entire world. And as the beam sweeps across the water, I send that promise out into the storm. Hold on, I'm here. Dawn will come. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey, consider subscribing for more stories from the edge of the world.